Cooper Marcher here. First responders who rescued 53 dogs from a plane crash in Wisconsin have welcomed the canines into their homes. Recently, a large twin-engine aircraft from Louisiana that was transporting the dogs to shelters in southeast Wisconsin ran into trouble, causing the plane to crash on a golf course at the Western Lakes Golf Club. All the human and animal passengers survived the crash, ABC News reported. 3 people on board suffered non-life-threatening injuries and were transported to a nearby hospital, and some of the dogs endured minor injuries like bumps and scrapes, according to authorities. Days later, the officials who responded to the incident volunteered to adopt the dogs. As soon as I found out all of them were okay, my first thought was that one of them is coming home with me. So this is my little Lucky. Elle, a firefighter and EMT at Lake Country Fire Rescue, told WISN while holding her newly adopted puppy. Elle adopted the dog on Friday along with 2 of her other co-workers from the Lake Country Fire Rescue. While showing off her new canine companion, Amber Christian, a firefighter and paramedic in the department, said that her new dog, Artemis, just kind of fell out of the sky in front of me. So there he is. Deputy Chief Tony shared that his newly adopted dog, Marley, jumped into his arms when he arrived at the scene of the crash. Charmed by the gesture, the officer went to look for Marley the next day at the Humane Animal Welfare Center, which sheltered 21 of the dogs from the crash. Tony said, when they let her in the door, she bypassed my wife, ran to me, and jumped into my arms. I started to tear up a little bit, and I said, oh boy, I guess we've got a dog. Following the crash, the dogs were transported to the shelters in counties across Wisconsin. Embrook Humane Society, which took 11 of the dogs, and the organization had received quite a few calls from first responders inquiring about animals. We normally don't let people adopt until we have them up on our website because we want to give everyone a fair chance. But since they were obviously in the thick of it, they did such a good job of trying to help with the whole crazy situation. We gave all the responders first dibs, so to speak, to adopt before they went on the website. Stephanie said 3 puppies, Charlie Brown, Linus, and Sally, have also been adopted by others involved in the rescue mission, including an employee at the golf course and two other first responders. At the news conference, Matthew, assistant chief at Lake Country Fire and Rescue, praised the pilot involved in the crash. This is a relatively catastrophic landing, according to the Washington Post. Per the outlet, the cause of the crash is still unclear, but is under investigation. I'm just glad everyone is really safe and adopted. Cooper Marcher here. Ciao.